Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name. It gives me life, it gives me breath. I fear no evil as I walk in the valley of the shadow of death. Love is my weapon as I keep stepping. Love is my heart that God keeps checking. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. May your kingdom come, your will be done. For your only Son who suffered through so much pain, he rose to fame, put hell to shame. Jesus Christ is his name. Jesus Christ is his name. I lift my hands up and pray. God, hear what I say. What I say when I pray. How I praise the Ancient of Days. God, you've done so much for me in so many ways. Now my heart is in alliance and allegiance to. I'll never be in defiance of what I'm needed to do. Too many people in the past live life so fast. Too many people in this life live life too fast. The memories of it all, how long they last. And as a matter of fact, these thoughts haunt all my dreams. Visions and sounds of bloody faces and screams opens the door to all these horrible things. My father and mother holding their faces in their hands. They can't understand how I've become such a man. In my heart, all I do is plot out evil plans. All day and all night, it's like I'm never sleeping. If I'm not smoking pot, I gotta be tweaking. Missing out on the light that shines from above. Missing out on the life of my family's love. And about all these things and the hell that it brings makes me ashamed to claim I felt like a king of the hill with the do the dope deals. But how does it feel when you know the dope kills? Popping the pills, slamming the dope. I've seen people get slammed and hang themselves with a rope, no hope. Cut him down, put his body in the bag, lost soul on the tag. It ain't nothing to brag about how you would sag to hide your gun in the mag. Cause look what it did to a kid who was hid behind the mask of just trying to fit in, to lose or to win. It's like that's all that we care about, how life's so unfair and how nobody's there when you need them to be. Because they locked you up and threw away the key. No freedom for me, how the hell can this be? I'm locked in a cell and it's all that I see. Now I finally agreed that I need to just leave all this evil alone and look to the sky, which is my heavenly home, my heavenly home. God, hear what I say, when I pray. Help me out in some kind of way. Lift my hands up and pray. Lift my hands up and pray. God, please hear what I say. Help me out, Jehovah God, in some kind of way. I was raised a savage, I should have been in a cage, but I was running rampant on a rampageous rage. Still at a young age, on edge, full-fledged, I'd psychotically ravaged. I gotta do damage, cops couldn't have this, they had to lock up the baddest. I became even more insane, walking the maddest, living the life of the saddest. Walking through halls made of concrete walls, using rusty razors to shave my skull, pissing in shitty bloody bathroom stalls. The sign on the wall says no warning shots are fired at all. They said, boy, it's time to ball, better get ready, roll call is about to be called. If it's your turn, you gotta slice him below his jaw. A soldier rising through the ranks, but destined to fall, repaid with shame and blame at the end of it all. God was just meant for me, time in the penitentiary. Seems like I've been up in that bitch for a century. God, I made a mess of me, won't you please start blessing me? I was looking up to them people, but them people, they lied to me. Now I strive to be with people that I should be, so I can be somebody good in today's society. But I go back and come out, and go back and come out. My family's getting sick of what's coming out of my mouth. I'm always talking about it. I swear to God, I'm changing this prison living route. But ain't nothing different, I'm still going in and then out. When I get out, I set out on a quest. My intentions are best, but the tension builds up inside of my chest. I need money to eat and a dry place to rest. It never fails, I always start feeling like this. I get caught up in a mess, start doing a little dope, and then I dirty my piss. Now I can't test, my P.O. is pissed. Oh dear God, won't you somehow let me be blessed? Let me be blessed. Somehow let me be blessed. It gets worse for wear. Becoming numb, I don't care. I just want this money right here so I can buy me some beer. Forget about it and cheer. Drowned out the sound. Alcohol putting me down. It's no place to be found. Waking up on the ground. Spent my money like a dummy. Now I'm hungry as a hound. I'm able to scrounge a couple of bucks from around. Get a burger, do a couple of push-ups to stay down. In case I got a box with a clown. I'm feeling broken-hearted. I partied too much, now I begin where I started. As big of a name that I made in that game. Quickly rising to fame. Dealing with whatever that came. Stabbing you bitches to pain. I got repaid with shame, placed with blame. I'm standing here, breathing this air. Looking in the mirror with a clear, cold stare. Brush my teeth, shave my face, comb my hair. Take a bite out of this food, it's got no taste. But God, what a waste. Please bless me, God, and let me out of this place. If I could go back in time, I'd change my mind. I'd do something different in every memory of mine. Really makes me sad. Thinking about my mom and dad, thinking about the love we had. Yeah, I know I'm big and bad, but that prison life makes you sad. Put the pencil to the paper with your gift of gab to lift you up because the fucking times just drag. Laughing at them fags, hustling each other up for the commissary bags. I can't believe the webs they weave. I thank God for my knowledge to be able to perceive. Time spending my day, it was like I was fading away. And I thank the Lord, I thank God for hearing the words that I say. Remember to always pray. He gives me life, gives me breath. I fear no evil in the shadow of death. Love is my weapon as I keep stepping. Love is my heart that God keeps checking. Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name. Living a good life, living a good life. Got a decent wife. Well, better than most. Coming across, ready to be. Living the right and proper course. Yes, of course. Purpose, live your life with a purpose. Smooth over the surface of a history that was worthless. And converge onto a proper course that won't hurt us, that will only preserve us under the course of observance.